Hey, how are you guys? Today I want to talk about a video about body positivity and body shaming. Very close to what I was talking about the last video about fat acceptance, where it's not okay to be fat. It's harmful. So guys, I want to talk about, I'm going to tie into that. It's going to tie into this. So before I begin, I do believe in good health. Healthy eating, regular exercise, and drinking lots of water since I'm in the desert in Arizona. Now, I had to sneeze, so I had to pause. So that's why it might be awkward. So, guys, let's go ahead and dive into this. Now, I mentioned, that's a disclaimer. I believe in health and healthy habits. Now, we're going to extremes, and it's been something that's been happening before Instagram and social media. People where they've been seeing these magazines, they get bummed out because, oh, I don't look like a Greek god, or for men, or with women, they don't have that hourglass figure, and it's crazy. I mean, it's just driving your mental health nuts, and it's not doing anybody favors. It's gonna destroy your mental health, and eventually, it's gonna destroy yourself and your relationships with others. And is that what you want? No, right? I mean, if you answered yes, then you got issues. But anyway, I digress. So, guys, let's talk about one crowd. Now, people are adopting extreme ideologies. Well, you're not physically fit like I am, and you're not you don't look, closest, you don't look like this person that has a good physique. And does that give you the authority to shame people? No. As a matter of fact, people are going to start thinking you're a narcissist. Now, there's other people that think, well, fat pride, like I talked about the last video. Well, fat pride, and you think people who are exercising are fat phobic. You think people who don't agree with you are wrong, and a lot of these people are hypocrites too. Like, for example, and I'm pretty sure it affects men, and in fact, I think it affects men too. There's big people who you tell men, would you want to date somebody who's plus size woman? They say no. You tell plus size women, do you want to date a plus size man? No. Hypocrisy, right? I mean, you got to do what you got to preach. You got to practice what you preach, and a lot of these people don't, and that's where I disagree with them. Now, guys, one of the things I want to go ahead and mention is that either way, the fat crowd, they shame people for wanting to be in good shape. A lot of the people who are in shape, some of them are narcissists. A lot of them are good people, though. I've talked to a lot of people that are regular gym goers, and I'd have to say I haven't met one narcissist. I'm glad I haven't, but I'm pretty sure they're out there. But anyway, one of the things I want to go ahead and mention is that either way, we can all agree to disagree. It's okay. Now, just because people disagree with you, does that make them a bad person? No. Does it mean that you should be hostile and make your voice be heard and persuade the other person to think as you are? No. You can live with somebody having a difference of opinion. It's not a big deal, guys. I mean, we're going to, like I mentioned, people are adopting extreme ideologies, and if you're not part of my way of thinking, you're worse than Hitler. That's the way some people are essentially thinking, which is madness. It's crazy. And anyway, guys, I want to go ahead and just mention that. I mean, that either way, people, we need to really start be the best version you can be. But of course, at the same time, be happy of where you are. Own what you have. Are you in really good shape, but you're not ideally this physical specimen? That's okay. You're looking a lot better than other people, right? There's always going to be somebody that looks worse than you. I can guarantee you that. And that's just from experience. So, with me, sure, am I Brad Pitt? No. Are there people uglier than me? Yes. Are there people fatter than me? Yes. Are there better people that are in better shape than me? Yes. Am I gonna really focus on either way because people aren't adopting, my ideology? No, I let it go. I'm sorry, I got better things to think about it. And I'm not going to be wasting my time, trying to change the world to fit my way of thinking. And it's absurd. It's crazy. It's going to drive me crazy and everybody else. So, in conclusion, it's okay, don't don't kill yourself if you're not where you want to be. Don't and don't shame other people where they're not. You know, if they're excuse me, let me rephrase that. If you see people that aren't where you are or where you're striving to be, don't criticize them. Whatever happened to mind your own business? Just simple as that, guys, right? I mean, it's common sense, right? I know common sense ain't so common anymore, but it's just me. I'm just using logic. Just some guy on the internet. So, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.